Yes. Now, can you see my screen now?
Yes, Roshan.
So, yesterday we have learned expanded, container, text, scaffold, and anything else.
How to flex it?
Yeah, that is expanded widget.
Mm.
So in Flutter, everything is widget. You already know, right?
Yes.
So today we will learn more widget in Flutter. So today I will try to create a currency converter application. Okay,
Okay.
we have a text field, we have another text field, and we have 9 button. Okay, like dollar, euro, and what next currency? Pounds,
Ru-
and
Rupees. Pounds.
uh, we will enter value in INR and we will convert that value in dollar, euro, pounds, and Canada and Australia. Okay, so today we will try to create this project and try to finish this project with the UI and logic part also. Okay, so please help me to create this entire widget with the help of row and column and expanded. Okay, can you do that? Can you create this type of widget, this type of screen in Flutter, Dibya?
Yes, we can create, Roshan.
With the help of row and column, row, column, widget, text field, text,
Extend.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you can see my screen. So we can create our Flutter project from command prompt, and you can also create Flutter project from VS Code because we have installed Flutter plugin in our VS Code Flutter extension, so we can create our project from VS Code also. So in view, command wetlet, and type Flutter new application project. Okay, you can see that new application project. Click on that, then Flutter training, and create our currency converter application. So Harish, what is expanded? Can you please explain why we use expanded column and row? Harish,
Yeah, Roshan, I'm here.
can you please explain what is expanded? No, why?
Expand, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Expand means it's STL and STF widgets, and we can
No,
extend it
no.
to one
STL
to
and
more.
STF is different. That is not STL. That is
Ah,
stateless and stateful. I'm talking about
yeah,
expanded.
yeah, yeah. Suppose in that widgets we can create environments and images, and for that we
Your
can use.
I'm talking about expanded. Dibya, what is expanded? Can you please explain?
Is it to extend the containers and to
Y-
provide the
Yeah,
flux?
expand the widget simply.
To expand. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So first, what we will do now? Control A and delete. Okay. So
Okay.
what is our first line? First, we have to import
Import Flutter
material, Flutter package, and
package Flutter material dot
material. Okay. Then
run debug,
run debug.
like wide main
Run
Main
debug is hint, not your code.
wide.
First thing, our main method, right? So
Yes.
void main, or you can simply
Wide
void main, then run
run app
app,
in that
run
main.
app, then my app. What is
My
my app? This is our class name, right?
yes.
So stf, or stl. What is the difference between stf means stateful or stateless? Divya,
Yes. Stateless will use for text and
what is
image.
difference? Can I use text in a stateful widget or not? Yes, I can. So what is the
Yes, Roshan,
difference
you
between a
can.
stateful and a stateless?
For
Where,
action performance,
for
Roshan.
if I want to perform some action in our project, in our screen, then we have to use stateful widget. Okay. So our my app class is stateless because we never perform any action in my app. Okay. Understand? Here return material app. In this material app, we have our title, and title is our text widget. This is our currency converter app, right? Oh, not the text widget, simply text. Okay. Then home, we can create our home page like home page, simple like that. Okay. Now we have to create our home page, right? So we can create our home page like as. So what is home page? Stateful or stateless? Dibya,
Stateful.
stateful. Why?
We already extended it in the stateless right there.
Mm-hmm. Because we will perform some action in our
Tab.
app, right? So we have to
Yes.
create our stateful widget. So stateful and home page, right? Where I have
Yes.
created, no, we have to create after this stateful and home page. Okay, and we can also create this class in separate file. Like click on this, and in lib folder we can create home page dot dart. Okay, and we will first will import what material. Okay, then stf home page, and we will remove this class from this file. Understand? Dibya, understand? We can
Yes,
create,
Roshan. By what's the purpose we are creating it separately? Because we already created one thing, right?
as we can, because
Same home.
because
Hmm.
of clean code. And this
Okay.
file, this is our only main method and my app, and we will create a home page in future. We have lots of file, lots of class like home page, login page, it's a sign up page. So we can do this in same file. We can create a class in same file, or we can create a separate file for separate class, right?
Okay.
So in home, I have passed home page. Now click on this and import that file where package flutter and package currency converter application name, then this homepage dot file. So that, okay, I have created homepage dot file and import that file in main dot file, understand?
Yes, Roshan.
So in homepage, first I have to import material dot y. Can you please elaborate why, Sanawaz?
First, we need to create for creation of class. We need to download first import the material.
Yeah,
The
everything like stateless, everything build container is in material package. Okay, if I remove this line, then you can easily see that error. Stateful, state, and all these in material package, right? Understand?
Yes. Yes, Roshan.
So first, what we will do, create a scaffold. Why a scaffold? A scaffold is a widget which provide you to create app bar and bottom navigation bar and navigation bar. But first we'll create a application app bar. What is app bar? Harish, what is app bar in application? Harish, Dibya,
title of the application, Roshan.
title? No. I can app bar. In app bar widget, we can pass title, and that is our text widget, right? And this is our currency converter. We can pass a style field for this text widget. Or what is a style field, Sanwaz?
Yes, Roshan.
What is a style for text widget? We can set a style of that this text like font size, font color,
Font size.
font weight, right? So in a scaffold we have a body, and in body we can pass a container, or like we will design a currency converter app. So our first widget is row or column.
Column.
Column,
To
because
create chain.
top to bottom, right? So column, then children, and in this children, first widget is expanded. First widget is expanded, then expanded, then child is row, or
Yes.
no,
Row, row.
why?
Okay. Okay.
Simply container.
Column.
I will
Hmm.
container color is colors dot red. And flex properties 1. And we have another expand widget for this is for input, taking input from user, and this is show output to user. Okay, understand? And now like this, first is our input text, second is output, and then we have three button in a row, right? So we have three column, one, two, three, four button, and two column for text field. So five we have five column, right? So our third widget is expanded, and child is our row or column. Dibya,
Row.
why?
Column.
Column or row? Row, because we will create three button. So we can say that container and color is colors dot green. Okay, and this is expanded flex is 1. Where okay, and in this container in row we have three button, right? Understand? And this green, red, black, and we have three row. Okay, so first I have to remove this, and in column, so we have five column. First is expanded for input, second is for output, and third row is for first row button, second is for second row button, and third is for third row button. Understand?
Yes.
So if I go to AVD manager, where is AVD manager?
In tools.
I can't see.
No, it's not
Okay,
there.
okay, okay. Are you getting my point? What I have created? Expanded, then row, three row, and all widget are in column widget. So top to bottom, right? So this is our application. Is this output of this code? Is this screen is output of this code, Dibya?
Oh, this is the previous application.
Yes. So how we can launch our application?
And
From
terminal
terminal,
become
what is the
command.
command for launching our application in emulator or in real device? Hmm. And we can also do one thing. We can simply click on run and start debugging. Okay. Simply click on run and start debugging. So VS Code automatically launch your application in emulator or in connected device. Okay. So it's take time to running Gradle file. So can you
Mine,
please
I got error, Roshan. We started running mine, right?
what you error? What good?
Yeah, ABD failed to install, and it's showing like error launching application on Redmi Note
Yes,
7.
because you haven't accepted that in your
I
phone.
haven't got anything. I
No, no.
haven't got anything.
Please
Just it's
try to
showing like
relaunch.
USB debugging.
Yeah, please try to relaunch.
Like same play button once again. I'll click it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's showing only USB debugging connected. Nothing apart from that.
No, after
Huh.
launching your application, okay, then you got a notification or dialog box in your phone.
Because
Okay,
I'm not getting anything. Same issue happening
please
from
try to
HP.
relaunch
Yeah, I'm doing that again.
and
It's running Gradle
seeing on
task.
your mobile phone, checking.
Okay, I'll be checking that.
Sanwaj, can you please explain this column and expanded and row?
Yes, Roshan.
Please explain what I have created. This column, then expanded, then row.
Yeah, first we divided our screen into column top to bottom wise.
Okay.
In that first stage, we have taken input text box like
I
container,
haven't.
and the background color is red color, given red color background.
This is for in taking input
The
from
entire row,
user.
yeah.
Okay.
And then for next row, another container, and it will work as the output for the user.
Okay. This is also
And the
expanded
background
widget.
is like red, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Then
for currency conversion option, so we created rows, uh,
in
dollar
row
sign for pound,
we
yeah.
have three button.
For every button, we assign one converter.
Okay. Then same for
Same for all another
other row.
column.
Okay. So yesterday we have learned text widget, right? We haven't learned text field widget.
Yes.
Okay. So in this container widget, we have to create a text field widget for taking input from user, right? So how I can do that? First, create child for that container, and we can define like text widget. Okay. But today we will take a text field widget. Text field. This widget is provide you taking input from user. Okay. Or text field widget, and in this text field widget we have multiple option, like we can simple control space and auto correct, auto fill focus, auto focus. So what we are using is here controller. So this is controller of our text field. If user will enter something in this text field, so we can control this text field with the help of this controller. Okay. So first I have to create a controller inside this home page state class. So text, simply create a variable text field controller, and first is our input controller. This text can be anything, this is variable name, right? So this input controller is equal to new text field controller. So this is our text field controller, and we can pass this input controller in this. Okay, understand what is the role of controller in this, Dibya?
It controls the user's input.
Yeah, basically it's control our text field. We can get input text from this using this controller. Okay, so why showing debug flag? How I can remove this debug flag, Dibya? How I can remove this debug flag? Sanawaz, Harish, how I can remove this debug flag?
Need to put a one comment to
Roshan,
the
check mode banner,
mm,
Roshan.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Input show
one
checked.
This is debug flag.
mm,
Debug show checked mode banner
Where?
false.
Where?
App bar above.
In material app?
Home scaffold above motion.
No, no. In material app, you have to pass debug. So check mode banner false. And in VS Code, we can simply hot reload with this. We can hot reload. This is hot restart, and this is stop. Okay, because we have added a extension, Flutter extension in our VS Code, so we can simply click on this button, then hot reload. This is hot restart. And this is stop. Okay.
Then no need to debug every time, Roshan.
Yeah, no need to debug every time, and no need to type command every time. We can do this from command prompt also, like capital R and small r. But if I have a, if you add extension in Flutter, then you have power to control your app from VS Code. So this is not a text field control. This is our text editing controller. Text editing controller. Okay. So so I have passed in this text field. I have passed controller to input controller, and we have another, like if I hot reload this, like you can see that the that flag is gone. Debug so check the mode, right? And in this text, like now I can input this. Are you getting my point? This is our text field. Understand?
Yes.
We have another property, like lots of property in text field, like hint text and all. So like this, in text field we can pass decoration. So in this we can pass input decoration, and in input decoration we can pass our hint text. What is hint text? In hint text we can simply
Giving
pass
hint to the users.
enter value. Okay, and now We can also pass hint style and all, hint maximum line and all. Okay, so if I hot reload this, and you can see that this hint enter value, right?
Yes.
Like if I click on this text field, we can see that the keyboard with text keyboard, right? We can also do that like keyboard type, like keyboard type. What is keyboard type for this? Only number, right? Keyboard keyboard or simple text input type dot. We have multiple option: date, time, email address, multi-line, name, number. So we have number, right? If I hot reload this, if I click on this, not hot reloading support. Why? Oh, now you can see that. If I click on this, then only showing number. Understand what is keyboard type?
Yes.
Understand, Harish? Harish,
What we have to give, Roshan, if you want to get numbers on text, symbols and all?
we can simple keyboard text input type, and we have if I want to take input or street address and phone, simple text or URL and all. And if you want to take email address, then simply if you not define this, then we can simply see that we can open the pop-up keyboard with text and number. Like you can see that, yes,
Yeah,
by
everything is.
default you can get normal keyboard text and number. So
Okay, if you want any specific, we have to
yeah, provide
keep it.
keyboard type.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a input field. Now we have to create our output field. Our output field can be text widget or can be text field widget. We have more option in this text field, like enabled. We can set false also. So if I hot reload this, now I can't. Oh, simply enabled false means we can't enter any value in that text field. Okay,
Okay.
and you can also set like style, text style, then color, colors dot black, and font size 20. Okay, we have already seen this property, style property, right? Sim- Similar to this, we can also create a output controller. So Sanawaz,
Yes, Roshan.
yeah, what I have to write there? I have to create a text field for output.
Child text field.
Text field, then
Roshan, it's child. First, we need to create a child text field.
okay, so child. Okay, now Then
Now we can give placeholder value name like output
how?
by using decoration, input
First,
decoration, and
like
text.
first you have to pass decoration, then input decoration, then our hint
Hint,
text.
the text.
Hint text we can pass. This is our output, right?
Okay.
Then you have to pass controller or not. You have to pass controller. What is controller?
Input controller.
Mm-hmm.
Above we created input controller option.
So first we have to create a text editing controller variable, right? So we can simply copy this and paste this text. This is our output controller, right?
Output controller.
I have to define here where output controller. Output controller, right?
Yes.
Then mm-hmm. Dibya,
Sorry.
this first is our text email address, second is our output. Because we have defined our this widget is expanded, that's why it takes complete screen, right?
Yes.
If I have also defined this expanded and this expanded I have copied, we have another property child, that is column, then children, and we can pass this children to this and flex age of 3. So understand what I'm doing right now? This is our flex 1 and this is our flex 3, right?
Yes. Next three were there. Two times.
Yes, and we can see that. So this is our input text field, this is our output text field. We can also enter output in this, but we have to mention enabled false. User can't enter output value, right? We have to set output. So if I have set enabled false, then you can see that I can't enter a value in this field. Understand?
Yes. Enable response.
Okay. So I have also enabled, and we can say that by default enabled is true. We can enter this value, we can enter, but we can't enter in this output field, right? Understand what is enabled? Now user can't enter value in output field. This is behave like a text.
Okay.
Okay. Now we have input field and output field. Now we have to create a button. So in this column, in this row widget, we have 3 container. Okay, in this, in row widget we have a 3 container. This we can also pass a flex box, or we have another property in our row field, or we can simply use that, like first I will have remove all the thing. Okay. Okay, this is our row. Understand? That property have expanded flex 3. In this row, we have to create a 3 button. So first expanded, then flex is 1, then child container, and this container we can pass child text is dollar. We can pass. Okay. So we have to set property style or okay error. Now you can see that this dollar value. Can you see this dollar? Debut. We can pass colors dot red and set a style property style text style colors dot white. We have already discussed about this widget colors dot white. Why this is not working? Why? Dibya,
Yes, Roshan, checking.
why this is not working? Okay, share error expanded to find this. Okay, so we have created a container that flex is 1. That's why it's taking complete space. Okay, so if I copy this and if I do one thing, copy this expanded widget and paste this, then what will be the output now? It's divide,
Three
yeah,
containers.
3 containers, right? Understand?
Yes.
Colors dot green and colors dot black, and we can also define this container height, right? If I define height is equal to 100 and height is Sanawaz,
Roshan.
this is height is 100, and what will be the output now? I have defined this container height is 100, right?
Yes.
Getting? And we can also set this text in center. So we have a like if I click before text widget and click on this, then we can wrap with center. So this widget wrapped with the center widget. So if I click on this and we can see that this dollar widget in center, right? Dollar text widget. So same for other, simply click on this and wrap with center, and third is also wrap with center. Okay, and we can set font size is 20, font size is 20, font weight, what is font weight? Dot bold, same for all text like font weight. Okay, something.
Font weight double comma is it?
Okay. Yes, Anwaj, what you said? You can see that dollar, dollar and all.